another episode of the Whatever Buddy podcast. We are grateful to have you here with us today. Today is a random day. Johnny's back in LA. Ryan's in LA. They're not in the same place. They're just destined not to be in the same place. But we're filled with random questions, random answers. Would you get slapped in the face for $2,000? Who knows? So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. With no further ado, Ryan and Johnny.
Looking at here. Welcome back, episode 73 to the people.
Let me move my monument out of the way for a second and say hello to the people. Hello and welcome back. This, my friend, that's my dongle that my interface
trash dongle.
Into. Dude, this thing's fucking stupid. Look at this.
Trash dongle.
Tape it. Yeah, like my dongle's in here somewhere.
Okay.
It's the only way I could try to get it to work.
Yeah.
And in the end, I'm not even talking to the fucking microphone. And in the end, this is my dongle and it's not working.
You gotta love Apple. You buy a $3,000 computer, and to use it, you have to buy a trash dongle for $5 on Amazon.
Which they're probably in cahoots with. Let's call it what it is. They're probably in fucking cahoots because they know their dongles are pieces of shit. So therefore, you're gonna have to buy them all the fucking time. They gotta be getting a kickback. They gotta be.
They want you to buy their $90 dongle.
Oh,
yeah. Anyways, we're starting this one off swimmingly angry.
Hot. Oh God, I'm gonna complain about drivers again today, but I'm gonna let you start. Hello to the people. First, let me say hi, everybody. Thank you. Welcome back.
Welcome back
everybody.
to LA.
Yeah. Hope you were saying that to me. I thought you were saying that to the people.
The people
it's
too.
Nice to be back.
It's cold. It's not much warmer than Vancouver.
You know what's funny? When I got off the plane, I was like, I had all the the winter jacket shit on because it was just easier, to get through the airport wearing it, thinking, all right, as soon as I get outside, I'll take this off. I got outside, I was like, oh, fucking thank God I got my jacket on. How you doing, man? It's been a while. You know what's crazy is we're in the same city, we're not in the same room.
Yeah, we're destined to be on Zoom, bro. We're destined to be on Zoom. It is what it is. It's all good. It's all good.
Coming up on our 2-year anniversary, less than 2 months away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, how are we going to celebrate? Let's have a live debate on what we should do for... I like this hat. Go to the YouTube. I look cool as shit today.
Yeah. It is a nice hat. I was going to wear a hat today. I was going to wear a beanie. I got used to wearing one of those in Vancouver, and I kind of like the way I look in it.
You like the way you look in it?
In the beanie. I used to wear beanies all the time. And now, you know what's cool? It was a St. Pauli beanie. I didn't realize that until I put it on. I'm like, oh, St. Pauli.
What's that? Oh, the beer?
No, fucking Hamburg.
Oh, Hamburg. Yeah, cool. St. Pauli.
Shout out I don't
Hamburg.
remember ever getting that. Maybe it might have been, I might have just, we played in their you remember we played in the St. Pauli fan shop?
Yeah. I got a shirt
and
from them. Yeah,
me too. I think I bought the beanie. I must have.
Do you want to see the shirt? You probably bought the beanie.
Yeah, because I like beanies.
They gave us that would have been it. That's a good call, dude. I should have done that too. I ended up buying a shirt. They gave us a shirt, and then I ended up buying a shirt. Hey, this is a cool conversation. Dude, people don't know what we're talking about. But
your shirt was probably better than the one they gave us, because the one they gave me, they're obviously the rejects, because it's all like fucking tight under the pits and shit.
No, do you know what it is? I'm gonna go get it so people know what we're talking about. Keep talking. Don't worry. I'm just walking around.
Well,
it's all cool.
Okay, no, it's fine. Well, just shut up then. I'll talk. I'll just say this. The shirt I got felt like it was a reject shirt. They're like, oh, pick a shirt. They probably go in the back. They're like, oh, the reject of that shirt's in this box. Yeah, the reject of that shirt in this box. And then the good ones are in that box. But if they're not paying money, give out of the reject box.
Then I realized I wasn't in front of the microphone. It's this shirt. It's a cool shirt. It's I guess it's a logo.
Is that your front or back? Is that your front or back?
Right there.
See, I have one that my shirt is that on the back with a small St. Pauli on the left breast pocket.
Oh, that's cool. But here's the problem with it. First of all, I'm not shit talking them. They're very nice to us, and I like this shirt, and I wear it a lot. But here's the thing. When you have it on, it's like short right here. Like, so
right.
This shoulder thing goes to, the seam goes at the edge of my shoulder on my shirt.
Which
this one
underneath,
is on like your, yeah.
It's tight underneath because of that.
Yeah.
I hate the way I love the shirt. I hate the way it fits.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Great shirt.
Cool
Great
story,
fucking
bro.
shirt.
Cool
Yeah.
story, bro. Hey,
So your
random
mind
question.
today.
Random question. Are bidets bad for your butthole?
You're talking so fast, but I'm gonna guess you just said, are bidets bad for your butthole?
That's exactly what I said.
No, well, in my personal opinion, I think they're great for your butthole for multiple reasons. One, it cleans your butthole. Secondly, it's nice that shit. You know, your buttholes get a little attention. It's always nice. I wonder if it gives you a hemorrhoid or something. You know, kind of like sometimes I get in the shower.
Ooh,
I did this the other day. I got in the shower the other day and I switched my the nozzle. You know, the nozzle thing. I switched it to the fucking power jet. I was like, I'm gonna power clean my asshole. So I did that. I'm like,
hose?
I wonder.
You have like a detachable hose.
Yeah,
I hate those.
no, it's the one like it's like a yeah. I love them because you can get into your ass and under your balls. It's hard to do that with a regular shower head.
Clean that
but
whistle.
The point. But the thing is, this thing was like a power jet, dude. Like it was fucking really. It was digging in. And I wonder, I had the same thought. I was like, I wonder if this is bad for my asshole.
It's probably bad if you're like sandblasting back there, man.
Yeah, but people like anal sex. So how could a bidet or a fucking shower head be worse than putting something up your ass?
To be continued, bro. I don't imagine that's great for it either. But I thought, however, coming into this podcast, it'd be kind of fun to like hit you up with random questions throughout. So I'm going to do that. Okay. Off the
Do you like
wall.
my random answer?
I do. Yeah, that was a really good answer. It was a really good answer. Yeah.
Thank you. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you ever follow up on the Tesla thing? See, we were talking a couple of episodes ago how I said Tesla is the new Prius. And you once said that you counted like a crazy number of Priuses driving like a 7-mile drive, like over 100.
I drove
So
from Hollywood
my question to you
Sherman Oaks,
is,
and I counted like almost 130 Prii.
Right. And you said that day, a couple of episodes ago, go back, check it out.
Yeah.
You said that day, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do the test on the Tesla. So my question to you is, did you ever do the test?
I did. It wasn't.
Oh.
It wasn't from. You didn't think I was going to say I did. I followed through,
never.
baby. I followed through, dude. So I was coming. It was like a 2-mile drive. I didn't. It's a different drive, but it's still the same thing. I was over
A shorter one, though, right? A shorter drive.
I was coming from Universal, coming home to my place in Hollywood. So it's like call it 2 miles. Jeez, spit it out.
You're like Ventura turning into
down
the Cahuenga Pass
I,
area.
you get down Cahuenga, and then you do the Franklin
Near the baked potato. Which I went to the other night for the first time ever. The baked potato, the jazz club?
No,
I went there.
But it sounds cool. It's a great name.
Dude, it's legendary. It's legendary.
You're a
But I
squirrel.
went there the
You
other
asked me
night
a question, and now we're talking about a baked potato.
Well, I'm locating where you were driving. That's all. You said you were in a studio in this area. I'm fucking putting a location to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
You know where Cahuenga meets Franklin and Highland and all that awful part of town past the Hollywood Bowl?
I love when we fight. Yeah, I know where that is.
We're not fighting. I'm actually following through with your Tesla debate. I counted. How many do you think? How many do you think?
In a 2-mile
Teslas.
drive?
Yeah, 2 miles, Teslas. And also, there's 15 lanes of traffic, and these are the ones that I saw. So
this is how we compare it to the Prius. Okay, this is how we compare it to the Prius. If you drove 6 miles and saw 120 something Priuses, okay, if you divided that by 3, because
quick math.
Okay, so what's that would be 40. That would be 40. So my guess is going to be 40.
I counted 30.
Pretty close.
I counted 30. And also
30
here's
Teslas
the thing.
in 2 miles.
Those are the ones that I saw. So there could have been more.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had a pet peeve today with a driver coming over here to the rehearsal room. This morning I had a gig, one of the kids gigs down in Newport Beach at 9:30 in the morning. I had to leave the house at 6:40 a.m. It was kind of a bitch. Anyway,
Hard pass.
I get back.
Hard pass.
Head on over here to the rehearsal room. I'm try to picture this. I'm not on the freeway. I'm on like a 2 lanes in each direction type road. They call them a boulevard, but it's not the boulevard. It's Moore Park Avenue.
You could have just said you were on Moore Park, bro.
I was on Moore Park. But I'm trying to paint the picture for anybody listening. Okay. 4-lane road. The 1 lane becomes like a single lane, like the right lane, you got to turn right, and then there's only the go straight left lane.
Right.
I have a car that's like we're not quite head to head. I'm a little bit ahead of it, a little like by like a quarter of a car length ahead of that car.
Okay.
And I start to speed up so I can get over into the lane that's going straight.
Right.
This asshole decides, I feel like not letting it in. I'm going to speed up with you.
It's a thing here, dude. To save my life, I can't figure out why people don't let you merge.
It's unbelievable. Like, why are you stopping me from getting in there? What, do you want me to crash into the car in front of me?
Like,
what are you, a dick?
They'd rather risk their own car and you hitting into them because they don't let you in or whatever that physics works out to be, than just slowing up and letting you in.
You know, the best part about all this is, after we have a little race where I find like she realized that she had to let up because I'm going to fucking crash, right? After that, I get into the lane and she's right behind me.
You
2
slow
minutes
down.
later, I look in. No. 2 minutes later, she's way behind me. She wasn't even like fucking driving the speed limit. Like she just at that moment decided I'm going to speed up and not let this person in.
I don't really even know if it's like a malicious thing or an intended thing for people to do that. I think it's just simply that when you're driving here, at least I'll speak for myself. When I'm driving here, I feel like I'm in a hurry and I have to get somewhere. And if someone's trying to get in front of me, then they're getting in my way.
This is when I don't let people in. I'll say
I always
fuck
let
you.
people in. I always let people in.
I do, except when you're cutting the fucking line. When I'm waiting to get on the 405 South and that motherfucker is just backed up and you drive till they have to let you in, there's going to be a fucking wreck. That's it.
Everyone that knows what roads we're talking about is going to love this part of the podcast. Everyone from anywhere else is like,
well, I'll tell you what, anywhere else you drive, you drive in Europe, they drive insane. It's really fast paced.
They drive insane here.
It's really, but check it out. No, check it out. Look, check it out. People are going, and if you're not passing, you have to be in the right lane. That's just the rule. There's no like chilling out in the left lane and driving. It's like, you're not passing, you're in the right lane. And when people pass, when people pass, they come right up on you. They go like this, and they get right in front of you, okay? Now, it's really weird. It's really scary at first. Really scary at first. However, everybody does it, and it works in rhythm, and it works perfectly fine. It is a little bit like nerve-wracking the first time. You're like, whoa.
Dude, I remember the first time driving in Europe, and like not by myself, but like people were probably asleep or what. I was at the helm, and like all the signs are in a different language, and my GPS is talking to me and saying things like my American iPhone is trying to pronounce these European street names and it's just not doing the trick.
Yeah. That shit's always the fun.
I am not home right now.
Oh man, did I tell you I figured out what drug those people were on in Vancouver?
Oh, I wanted to bring that up to you. I did too, dude.
Trank. It's crazy.
Well, it has a different name. Oh, it has a different name. It's
called Trank. Trank.
Yeah, but hang on a second.
This is them, dude. This is just standing there, fucking Zombieville, bro.
I read an article about that, and it's in for
really
whatever
bad
reason, dude. For whatever reason, guess what? 2 cities they referenced in America. They're saying that it's
Philadelphia,
now in Los Angeles, and it's now in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia's where it started in America.
It's a horse tranquilizer mixed with fentanyl. Fun.
Fentanyl or heroin. And the reason why
if you're gonna
people
go
like
all
to take
in.
it, check it out. The reason people like to take it, they were saying in this thing that I was watching, was that the horse tranquilizer makes the opioid effect in the fentanyl or heroin last longer. But it also said that it eats away at your fucking body.
Yeah, like your skin rots.
Dude, I'm telling you, these people were fucking zombies. I don't even know how to describe whether I felt bad for them, felt disgusted by them. Like I don't care if I'm judged by this because everybody's thinking it. You can all say you're not, but we're all fucking thinking the same thing. Politically correct says I feel bad for them. Yeah, I do, but not really.
For 'em.
Do you? How'd you get there? That was your fucking choice. And now I got to see this shit on the street. I'm sorry. That's horrible. That's really mean.
Dude.
I do feel bad for him too. I had to get. Yeah. Maybe might want to cut that out.
And no, I'm leaving that in. I want you to live with it, bro. Because in what I read, they said it is like extremely addictive, which, I mean, I guess, whatever, dude. I don't know
it was
anything about this
fucking-
stuff, but I read that, and I saw Los Angeles and Philadelphia, and I thought, hey, Johnny was just talking about that. So now my question is, you saw it in Vancouver. It's now in your home city.
I've
it's
never
now in the
seen
current city that you
anything like
live
it.
in. What's your
I
connection
haven't
with
seen
it,
it
bro?
around here yet. I haven't seen it around here yet.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the zombies yet. I have saw a thing on Philly, dude. So this is really sad. They have all these. If you go onto YouTube and you put in Kensington, Philadelphia, that's like the heroin capital of Philadelphia, and kind of like the Northeast. Like people travel to Kensington, and the reason there's videos every day, yeah, and they're down there and they stay there. They get like sucked in. They have videos that every day they post like a 2-hour video. And you're like, why the fuck is this on there? Like, I never understood why it was on there, but then somebody explained it to me. That's on there so people can look to see if their family members are down there. Somebody drives around and just films everybody to see if anybody who's at home, because what happens is nobody's from Kensington that are living on the streets there. Maybe some people are, but that's where they sell the heroin in the alleys. I used to go down there before, like, I moved to L.A. years ago, and
what'd you get there for,
I would
buddy?
buy weed. I would go in the alley and buy weed. Did I ever tell you the Big Mac story where the fucking drug dealer threw a fucking Big Mac on me and I had like this fucking like hippie sweater on? I was like, there's fucking cheese on my fucking sweater. This is the worst. But that was in Kensington.
Oh, wow.
The reason that happened was because I was behind a car and I was like, hey, can I get by? And I was doing these hand motions. And the dude, I don't know what I was thinking. That was fucking stupid of me. Like I could have pulled out a gun and just killed me for no reason whatsoever.
Yet again, you're trying to merge unsuccessfully. See what I did there?
I got it. But
Yeah.
oh, what other questions you got for me? You say you got these random questions. I throw one at me.
Oh, right. You trying to stump me, dude? What would your OnlyFans name be?
What would my what?
What would your OnlyFans name be if you were up there shaking it for the interwebs?
Well, would it classify as like your porn name? You take your first animal and the first street you lived on is your porn name.
Oh,
so
your first animal.
Your first pet and your first street you grew up on. So I would be Mittens Michaels.
Mittens Michaels. Dude.
Mittens Michael.
The only thing you wear is mittens? Is that too on the nose? Maybe a little bit.
Oh, dude, that's fucking great. Dude, there's some good ones. My band's got a couple of good ones. Fuck it. Joey. Joey's is Buddy Walnut.
Buddy Walnut is amazing. That's an amazing
Buddy Walnut.
Name.
That's a great one.
It's your first pet in the street you grew up on?
Your first pet in the first street you lived on.
Tweety Orchard. It's not that good.
What is it?
Tweety Orchard.
Tweety Orchard. I mean, it is kind of good. That's actually kind of, that's funny. Of course you had a bird.
Why would
wow,
you
that's
say,
a good
of course
one.
I had a bird?
Tweety Orchard.
Yeah. That doesn't make me laugh.
I love it.
I like the whole topic and like figuring the name out, but my particular name doesn't make me laugh.
So that would be my OnlyFans name, to answer your question. Mittens Michael.
Mittens Michael. Michael or Michaels?
Michael.
Mittens Michael.
I like it. It is Mike. I grew up on Michael Road.
It sounds like it sounds like they're naming you like in the phone book, like last name then first. Like your name's Michael Mittens. Yeah. Mittens.
Michael Mittens. Yeah, but I wouldn't want my porn first name be Michael. That's like, but as a last name, Mittens Michael, I sound like a badass who wears some cool gloves. You know what I mean?
Or mittens.
Parrot, what was your Tweety Orchard?
Tweety Orchard. That's really
I love that.
The more I say it, the less funny it is to me. Yeah, as long as you like it. I mean,
hey, just go real quick. Do this. Entertain me. Google Stir Crazy the movie, and look at the outfit that Richard Pryor's wearing on the cover. That's what image I'm getting in my head.
Stir Crazy the movie. Love me some Gene Wilder. The Gene Wilder.
That's exactly. Both of them. That's what I pictured. As soon as you said Tweety Orchard, I'm like, that's your outfit. You show up at all your dates wearing that. That's
but
he's kind of
doing the mittens thing too, and a little bit. I mean, I get the Tweety part, but yeah.
That movie, they escape from prison. They're like they're wrongfully like they're wrongfully like sent to prison and they like escape from prison, and I think that's how they do it, wearing those uniforms.
Oh, so the whole like jailbird thing. I get it.
Yeah.
Yo, dude.
Oh, I see. I never got that. But thanks for all these years. That movie's from like the 80s. I never.
That's what I'm here for, buddy. That's what I'm here for, to counterbalance you out.
I'm slow.
You seen?
What were you gonna
say? Have you seen the slap fighting? So the UFC has like, they just started a new like slap fighting league.
Interesting.
And
what does that mean?
Slap fighting, like you stand at a table and like just take free shots.
I'm praying to God you're gonna show me fucking footage of this. I'm praying.
I'm gonna show you, but okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like I just read this. I have a point for bringing this up.
Are they professionals, or are they like UFC fighters doing this, or are they just average people?
No, they're not. They're not UFC. It's like a separate thing
that happens at a UFC fight.
No. It's owned
like
by the
Intermission Entertainment or something.
It's called Power Slap League is the one that the UFC owns, but there's a bunch of them. And the one that I'm going to show you is Romanian, but I'm bringing it up because the UFC.
Did you say it's your wait? You're talking so fast? Did you say it was Romanian?
There's a bunch of leagues.
Yeah.
The UFC is called Power Slap League.
Yeah.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because there's a Romanian league that has a video that I'm going to show you. That is why I brought this whole thing up. How much would you have to get paid to get slapped in the face, to the fact that you either win or you get knocked out?
Is it a palm slap or is it a finger slap?
It's a face slap. You know what? I'm going to bring it up. I'm just going to bring it up because you clearly have no clue what I'm talking about.
Right, and I clearly will tell you how much I would do it for after I see what it is.
Okay, here we go. Yeah,
this happens like people like.
This is the reason. This is the reason that I'm bringing it up. This guy won. This is some Romanian league. This guy won. Okay, that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like.
The guy behind him looks very Romanian.
Well, it's a Romanian league. The guy with the slap fighter looks very Romanian to me. However, you see his face? Do you see his face?
Kind of looks like you, actually. If you picture it.
I'll take the compliment, I suppose. That's his face. Mm-hmm. This is him afterwards. Ready? You ready? Yeah. This is him afterwards. Yeah. Go to the YouTubes.
Holy, what the fuck happened to it? What the fuck?
Do you want to see the slap?
That's just one slap? That's not like a fight?
They go back and forth until someone either gets knocked out or quits. So he got slapped like.
Show me this. I want to see the
times.
fight. Let's see.
You want to? I'll pull up the slap. How much would you need to get paid to do that?
Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, in all honesty, it would have to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Right. Because for sure CTE.
For sure, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking that's going to hurt.
But I mean, if you go to the YouTube, like, dude, Chuck's face is bleeding. Chuck's face is bleeding, and it's like what's it called, like hematoma or whatever.
Why does it say Las Vegas if it's in Romania?
I don't know. It might have been in Vegas. It might have been in Vegas. This whole thing is a Romanian league, and you can see here it says he made $7,800. $7,800.
It wouldn't even cover his fucking medical bills.
Right.
What's the point in doing that? Why?
I don't know, dude. I don't
think he gets chicks for that. I think chicks are like, I want to bang that dude because of this.
I want to bang Droopy.
I mean, look how much pain that guy can take. I need to fuck that dude.
So stranger things have happened. Yeah. You want to see a slap? Check out the slap. Here's the slap.
Well, no. Is it just one slap? I want to see the fight. Bring it on.
This is the only video I could find. I mean, the whole thing is like 2 hours long. So
it's for the championship belt. The other guy's so much bigger. I would never go in against that guy. Look at the size of that fucking dude. He's going to pack so much more weight behind it.
Watch this and then listen to it, bro.
He's lining it up.
Yeah.
Wow. Prezintă dureri la cap și spune că a ricoșat prea tare.
Look at his face, dude.
What's the other guy's face look like? I want to see the other hit. I want to see the return hit. We got to find this video, dude. How can we not find it? We need to find that.
I read that, and the reason he was like complaining, you're not allowed to hit in the temple. Like it has to be a face smack. So he was saying to hit his temple, but like, bro, his face blew up.
No, his face was already blown up prior to that, though.
Right.
You could see it.
Right. I'm not saying that slap did that to his face. It was a collection of 8 to who knows however many. But the power slap league that I was talking about prior, they pay them $2,000, and then if they win, they get a $2,000 bonus.
Well, here's the thing, though: $2,000 in Romania is not $2,000 in America. You know what I mean? Is it 2,000 American? Because 2,000 American would be probably worth a lot more. Remember when we had that layover on the way to?
It could be $20,000.
We had a layover in Latvia on the way to Finland once, and I bought a pack of cigarettes, Camel Blues, for €3 there, where everywhere else they were like 10.
Why you got to make it about you?
All right, touche. Is that the only question you got for me?
Yo,
can't we find footage? Can you just find footage of a slap?
Would you rather eat cheese or be in a power slap league?
What kind of cheese?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I would eat cheese before I was in one of those fucking leagues. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
crazy, dude. Right?
Could you do me a favor? Could you just find some kind of slap league and show me I just want to see about. I want to see what the fuck this is.
Yeah, sure. Hang on.
Because I'm not going to do it on my own time. I'll forget about it by the time I got to YouTube.
This is the first video that I saw. Just to give you an example of what you're dealing with. Would you do this for $2,000?
How many? Are there rounds? Is there rounds? Like how? Tell me how it works.
You're far too many questions. Far too many questions. I don't know. I've never watched it. I saw that guy's face blow up, and I looked it up, and that's the extent of my research. I'm a professional, but I didn't research it that much. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry to get all like this. I don't want to react like this.
You're halfway Van Dobbin. Halfway.
But you ask a lot of questions. You're the kid. You know that little 5-year-old's like, what? But why? No, answer me. But why? Why?
Because I'm asking exact questions. I'm asking for what's. You're being the kid now, right?
But why?
I don't know.
But why? Here's the slap fighters.
How is that anything like that?
You know I'm right.
This one's called slap. Wow.
30 seconds.
See, I'm already walking off.
For blue.
They stand there,
badasses.
get measured up.
Which hand and on which strike?
Right on three.
Blue has chosen right hand on
He has
the
a
third
mouthpiece. He's
strike.
like, right on right.
Okay, go ahead and measure. I'll count them out for you.
This is fucking insane.
1, 2.
He moved his head. That guy moved his head before he got hit. Did you see that? He flinched.
It would be impossible not to, dude. 1, 2, 3. You know you're gonna get face smacked.
Okay,
this guy's not.
clock,
AJ
please.
ain't happy.
Red
You don't think he has the right hand to do it?
Okay. Which hand?
No, I think the guy on the left's going to win this.
Red chooses
He's a badass.
right hand.
He took
on
that
the second
smack
slap.
pretty well.
Yeah, I think he wins. The guy on the left wins, for sure. This guy on the left is shorter than the guy on the right,
There's one.
for sure. 1 and 2. Oh. Did he look phased?
Good.
I thought he was going to give him that bar to hit him with.
They hold that bar behind them.
God, look at that.
Look at that. Slow motion is amazing.
Wolverine disagrees.
Hey, the beard works in your favor. The beard fucking take some of the impact, right?
So they hold that bar behind them somehow, and like if they fall, they have people there to catch them. Like if they fall, they're not just gonna like fall to the ground and crack their head open. But like, yeah, bro, $2,000? You doing that for $2,000?
Well, that could be a different league. That's the slap league. Look that up. How much are those guys getting paid?
That's what I just said. $2,000.
Oh, can you go back? How many hits do they get?
The guy whose face exploded got paid $7,000.
That was a different league.
Different league, yeah.
So you just looked up this slap league, and that's what it is?
That's just, yeah.
Can we-
But why? I put up the first video that I saw.
Can we watch the rest of that bout? Because I want to know how many slaps they get.
But why?
Oh my God.
Kidding with you, dude. Relax.
All right.
You need to.
Brutal power slap knockouts of 2023.
Right hand.
Round 2.
On 2. We are in
We
round
didn't see
2.
the other guy's first round 2
I'll
slap.
count for you.
You fast forwarded too far.
I don't want to watch 18 minutes of this.
1.
No, there's these. This is a compilation, dude. This is a
Here.
compilation.
I'll get you what you're looking for.
To receive. Hand count.
Right here.
No, it's
Right
a
here.
compilation.
Right
You're
hand on
Right
2.
here. Right here.
This isn't.
Measure
Oh,
and then go. That's measure.
okay. I think they get 3 slaps. Oh God.
And down goes Frazier.
You need to go back to the first one we were watching because this is the knockouts of 2023 compilation, and you just passed. I want to see that the guy on the left won from the beginning.
I'm sorry that I brought this up to you right now. I'm genuinely sorry. You want to
Keep
see who
going,
won?
you're way
You want to
too
see
far.
you want to see who won the first bout? Is your point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks to be about here. Round 3.
Let's go.
Neither one of their faces look too bad.
1.
Slap forward. Well, he's got a beard.
Knockout.
Down goes Frazier.
Told you he was going to win. I told you he was going to win. I told you he was going to win. Dude, we should watch a few more of those. It's a knockout compilation.
You're a pro.
That
You're a
means
pro
these guys
analyst.
are getting fucking. Oh, I love it.
Bro, that is
I would love to be an analyst for this show. I'd be like, so dumbass number 17's up, $2,000 putts.
so. Now that you've seen that, serious question. Like, is that a professional sport? For sure, there's.
I mean,
it takes a certain skill set to be able to take a shot. to
what's the
face.
skill set? Well, to take the shot,
Strong
yeah,
chin. Hit someone in the jaw right there, man. That's the off button.
but off button like dead or off button knocked out.
Off button like knocked out.
Where at? Right here.
Yeah.
I just need to know where I'm aiming if I'm ever in the position where I have to throw one. Where am I aiming?
Run.
And where would I have to hit to knock somebody out?
I don't know. Like that's a jaw is a spot.
Not the chin. This is bad. You kill somebody this way. You can fucking if you hit them in the nose or something too.
Is that true? Is that true? I heard that when I was a kid. Oh, if you hit someone like that in the nose, shoots up into their brain.
Yeah, it goes out into your brain.
What does? Your nose?
But the cartilage probably. But what
Bro,
what you do hear
science.
about are people who end up in jail for involuntary manslaughter when they get into a bar fight and they punch a guy and he hits his head on the fucking pavement
that's
and dies.
scary. That's super scary. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, that's a topic. Let me ask you something. I never got this. I'm not a fighting guy. It's probably because I'm a drummer and I hit shit hard all the time. Dudes that fight at bars, what are they getting out of that?
I don't get it. I would never pick a fight at a bar. I don't.
Like, what's
I
the
straight up don't
point
get
in
it.
that?
Just
What's
beer
the
muscles.
point in that? Yeah, but like, is it anger? Like, is it like a push down anger?
Probably, yeah, probably. It's stupid.
You know?
Dude, tough doesn't look like anything. You pick a fight with a random dude, that guy might be a badass.
Like you know, some big guy comes up to you, fucking
I'm
runs
not
into
a
Ryan
badass.
Harris. You fucking martial arts their ass to the ground.
He knows all your off buttons.
He knows you're off, but you just told me what the off button was. You know, I would say that a big guy against a short guy is probably at a disadvantage. If there was a big guy, like at a bar, let's say like some guy who's like 6'2", looks like a football player,
Okay.
runs into a guy who is, I don't know, 5'10", and doesn't look like a fucking football player.
Okay.
Wouldn't you think that the shorter guy in that situation, even though he's not as strong as that dude, might have the advantage in being shorter?
Like dude, bro, tough doesn't look like anything.
Dude, I cheat at that point. If I have some fucking ginormous offensive lineman motherfucker coming at me, wanting to fight me because he's just a drunk asshole, I will kick him in the dick. He'll go down. And that'll be the end of that.
I want none of that. I want none of that.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, I would, hey, it's survival at that point. That guy would crush me otherwise.
If you
Just
don't
lay
have,
on
if you
me
don't
and I
have
won't
a
be able to
choice,
breathe.
if you have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if I'm sitting there and I'm minding my own business, some guy wants to start a fight with me and he just starts pushing me and I'm like, all right, this guy's going to beat the shit out of me no matter what happens. I can walk away. He's going to follow me. He's going to beat the shit out of me. It's going to be the end of it. I'm going to fucking sit there. I'm going to punch him in the neck or I'm going to kick him in the dick. One of the two.
Kick him in the dick.
Yeah,
That's probably
I
your
might punch
best.
him in the neck if I could reach. He might be too tall. Might have to just headbutt him in the dick.
Headbutt him in the dick. Johnny headbutts in the dick, you know.
Yeah. And then he's like, I didn't even feel that. Poof, poof. Knocks my ass out. You know?
Hey, check it out, dude. Did I show you this?
No, look at that. You
Look
got a
at
tank.
that.
Explain what's that about? Like, what's the meaning behind the tank? I love it. That looks great.
Thanks.
What's the meaning?
This is the first day I got a couple days ago. It's like all kind of crusty and gross right now, but this is the first day I'm like not hating
Looks
my
good to me.
life. Yeah, thanks.
Why the tank?
So, my grandpa was a
Wait, real quick before you go there. It's not
But
because
why?
of the Kiss set from the Lick It Up tour where they had.
Oh, you just made my day, dude. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of
Yeah.
that from the Creatures of the Night tour. The drum riser was
Yeah.
a tank, and it was like the
Yeah, it was Creatures of the Night and Lick It Up, I think.
bro. I'm gonna put a picture up. That made my day. No, my grandpa was a mechanic in World War II, and he would fix tanks. Okay, so they'd fix the tank, and then they'd drive it back to wherever to have it like put back into rotation. You know,
Yeah.
and they had a rule: tanks move very slow. So their rule: you always lock the hatch because
What's the hatch?
people-
The top?
the hatch, like how you get into the tank, the door, the little port on the top. You always lock it because tanks move slow. So people would jump up onto the tank, shoot down in, kill the people, and then steal the tank. You know, so you always lock the port. Well, this one day, it's him and two other guys, and they're returning a tank to wherever, and they drive over a landmine. Tank blows up.
No shit.
They forgot to lock the hatch this one time, and my grandpa got blown out the top of the
And he
of the
lived?
tank. Yeah, he got messed up. Got pretty messed up, but he lived. The other two guys died.
What about the other two? The other two
The other
died.
two guys died. So if you look on it,
that's crazy.
the little door's open. See the little door open?
Yeah.
I was gonna put a little person blowing into this a little bit. That might have been a little insensitive, but no. So like, it trips me out, dude. Like that's how. Like think of the.
Have
think of,
you ever
like, think
talked
of
in
how
detail
close.
with him about that? To him?
Well, he's no longer with us.
No, but what did you know him at all, or did he pass before?
Oh yeah, that's how I know the story. But think of how close to like me not existing that is. You know what I mean? That trips
Well,
me out,
okay,
bro.
yeah. Well, it trips me out, and I was going to ask you a follow up to that.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever ask him? This is why asking questions is good because
But
I'd ask
why?
all the questions
Yeah,
you
but
probably
why?
didn't. What I'd ask is, did it fuck him up coming that close to death? And on top of it, the other two, the guys that he was with, died. So, like, how did that affect him? I wondered.
Like emotionally, I have no idea. I know that physically, yes, he was like he had a limp.
What
for the
happened?
rest of his life? Broke his legs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, broke his legs.
And why was-
did
where were the
something
other
with his
two
hip-
in
with
the
his hip- With his hip too.
Where were the other two guys in the tank in comparison to him that he made it through there and they didn't?
I don't know how the seating arrangement was, but or who was driving or whatever, but it was three guys tasked with the job of taking a tank back.
They drove over a mine. It's crazy.
And they drove over a mine. Yeah. So I'm going to get a bomb put on there too. Is that insensitive?
day
It's
I
not
was
insensitive. It's not insensitive.
The other day I was driving home on the freeway on the 101, and I saw these three. They were either LAPD SWAT or LAPD bomb squad, but there was like three of them. And then like 10 minutes later, there was a fourth one with their lights on, fucking flying down the 101. And then I get home and my roommate is watching the news, and I guess in Lincoln Heights, the police were after a guy, and he ran into this apartment building and he shot and killed 3 police.
Jeez.
And they
you saw
hadn't
it?
found the guy. No, I know I didn't see. I saw the fucking big SWAT trucks going to there. I was going
Yeah.
north on the 101, and Lincoln Heights would be south on the 101.
Yeah.
So south on the 101 to the 10, if I'm correct. Right once you
there's
get
so
on the 10
much.
off the 101.
There's so much bad crap
Anyway.
happening. It's
Yeah. At the time, I don't know if they ever caught him. This was last night, I think. Last night or the night before.
they get those SWAT helicopters, man. I don't know how you getting away from those.
This guy went into like some building, and from the building, he shot and killed 3 cops, and the whole city like all the cops were on high alert, like they were all attended there. Like if I guess if you wanted to do a crime, that was your time to go out and
Dude, when I first moved
Here's
here, I mean, not like first moved here, but I wasn't here for very long, and I was in my first apartment. And there's one night I'm just watching TV, and one of those SWAT helicopters was above like my building, and like trying to, they have those big like spotlights.
Yeah.
The light was like shining into my apartment and shit, and I'm like, this is wild. And ended up they caught the person like across the street, literally. Think of that. You go outside for a walk around the block, and you're that close to something that you don't want to be that close to.
I told you.
Kick him in the dick.
I think I told you this a couple of weeks ago. It was either you or maybe I was telling somebody in the band or something. I went outside. I was just smoking a cigarette out front. And at this exact moment that I was smoking this cigarette, one of the eyes in the sky were flying above with the spotlight, and they had it right on me. And as they had it on me, somebody was getting dropped off from the airport in an Uber, getting like their luggage out of the back, and they're looking at me like, what's going on? There's a cop helicopter on this guy, like the light. And I looked up, and I was just like, what? And they were like,
You got the wrong guy.
They were probably like, wrong guy. Because I was just like, why?
I'm smoking over here. I don't know why you had that accent. I don't know why you had that accent. It just
I talk like this all the fucking time.
Talk like this, Johnny. Hey, tell you what, use that accent and take us out.
It's so funny. It's fucking funny shit. Anyway, it's been a good episode. Been a fucking fun episode. Everybody, thank you for joining us here on episode 73. We're creeping up on episode 75, which is like, it's short of our anniversary. I wish 75 land on our anniversary, because our anniversary is going to land somewhere between 75 and 100. And it's going to be some weird number like 83 or some shit. And it's
and
like,
the
whatever.
point.
I don't know. But, we were going to save Gulch to come back on episode 100. Now, I always said, Gulch, I'm going to bring you back on episode 100. But maybe I bring him back on the 2-year anniversary. Maybe that's...
Well, I do agree with the sentiment of let's have some guests on. We haven't had a guest in a while. We should have one pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yo, DM if you want to be a guest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Mike and see if we can get Mike on here at some point. But I also I'll talk to you when we're not on this thing live, and I'll fucking tell you some people I know of. Sonny, for the time in a row we talked about him. He wants to come on.
All right, wrap it up.
Hey, well, wrapping it up is a good and safe thing to do. It's a service message. Anyway, thank you for watching episode 73. I think it's 73 here on the What Everybody podcast. Thank you. And we will be back in a couple of weeks with episode 74. But make sure you like, subscribe, and report on the way out, if you know what I'm saying. And see you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.